Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of MTG Arena Run. As you can see, we're now in a brand new season, so it's time to start drafting again. So yeah, let's pay up a little bit and let's cash in the core 2020. Now, I really want this for constructed, but I can't even think of a good, even think of a good artifact deck right now. There are some artifact decks I can think of, but not right now. So what does that leave us? Warden of Eva's Isle. It's we have a lot of red that is way too good. I'm gonna take the Warden of Eva's Isle. Hopefully we can get some good white or blue around. So basically we're aiming for flyers. And we got some flyers, just not the one that we really wanted. But we do get pacifism, so we're definitely taking that. And let's see. Blood for Bones, Blight Beetle. Actually, it looks like everything dried up quite quickly. I think we have to pivot immediately. So now that we know we have to pivot, what are we going to take? I suppose I can take green. Rabbit Bite looks good. This one's technically a flyer. It's just not great, and we are passing red. Fine, I'll take red, but not for that. I'm hoping that something comes back. Okay, now let's take a look. Any flyers? No flyers, but but we do get some really aggressive stuff. I think we can go that route instead. So again, no flyers, but okay, we have a choice between Raise the Alarm and Reduce to Ashes. I'll probably take the Raise the Alarm this time. And I guess we can take another Raise the Alarm. Yeah, I'm not taking Anvil Rot Raptor. Yeah, let's see if we can go red-white aggro. So what are we looking for? Okay, Squad Captain's a good pickup here. So yeah, it looks like blue is dead at this point, so we're gonna dump that off to the side. So let's see. Griffin Sentinel's okay. Evolving Wilds is always okay. I think I'd rather take the Evolving Wilds over anything else, just in case we splash something. And to my surprise, this one wheeled. Okay, that's quite strange. We unfortunately don't have the elemental base for this. We could take a Keldon Warrior, he's quite aggressive. Heart Piercer Bow is quite interesting from what I've heard. I'm willing to experiment with it, but let's take a Keldon Raider. Yeah, let's take the Keldon Raider just for now. Here's something that's quite aggressive for turn 1. Uncaged Fury, we might catch someone by surprise with this, so that's worth a shot. Okay, it turns out this did come back after all. No surprise. We'll take Inspiring Captain. This is kind of a buff effect. Probably not gonna run this. Sure, David Chapman's okay. So we have red-white aggro, but nothing much else. Vilis Broker of Blood. I like him, but he's not good. But not for the deck that we have right now. That said, what am I going to take? Battalion Foot Soldier. Gauntlets of Light is interesting, especially with some of our, well, not all of our creatures so far, but it could be interesting. I'm hoping this one wheels. Let's see. And okay, this is technically the second Chandra I got. There is no way I'm passing her up.
Get out of my way. I'm burning up here.
Another Gauntlets, but that one might be too much. I might rather just take the Moment of Heroism here. Loyal Pegasus is always good, I believe. Yeah, well, not always good, but it's reasonably good. Pack Mastiff, something that you notice I'm passing up a lot of removal. That scares me. Okay, so take the Aerial Assault. Probably have to take the Vial of Dragonfire. This is poor removal, but it's still removal. God's Willing is always good. And the Inspired Charge came back, so we now have 2 effects that buff everything. We don't exactly have enough goblins, so I might actually just take the Reckless Airstrike. I'm probably just gonna take the Reckless Airstrike. It's kind of removal, but albeit in sideboard state. Maniacal Rage. Probably not gonna run the Maniacal Rage anyway. Not gonna really run any of these. Yeah, sure. Goblin Smuggler. Another. I guess I can take. Well, someone's bound to have a 4 of Fairy Miscreant deck. I managed to get one of those. It's okay. Okay, this one's a bit sad. My creatures are cheaper, but my creatures are probably going to die. Well, not all of them. But yeah, because what else am I going to possibly take? Woodland Champion, Aspiring Captain, take another Pacifism? I guess I can take the other Pacifism and hope hope the Inspired Captain comes around. Probably should just start taking Ancestral Blade's okay. This one's it's still a creature. Another Pacifism. It's another Pacifism or another Pack Mastiff. At least the Pack Mastiff has its own pump effect. But I'm not gonna pass the Pacifism, so I guess I can dump the Reckless Airstrike. Risen Reef, always an all-star. Could take another Daybreak Chaplain. We have quite a bit of tools though. Inspired Charge, Inspiring Captain. I'll take the Inspiring Captain. I'll drop the Dagger Sail Aeronaut. Rapacious Dragon. This one's okay as an extra finisher. I'd rather have this over a Griffin Sentinel. Although Griffin Sentinel does combo Gauntlets of Light. I'll take the uncommon first. Because I'm not gonna cry over dropping the Gauntlets of Light. We have one Reduce. That should be okay. I'll take the third Raise the Alarm. We could get somebody with it more. Steadfast Sentry, it's a 3-drop. Angelic Gift lets us draw a card. Colossus Hammer, probably not. So we're going masked white, which is kind of ironic considering we have that Chandra. Yeah, fine, we'll take a maybe we could tweak the deck a little bit. Goblin Smuggler at least has haste, so I could play with that at least. Glaring Aegis, nice combat trick. Scorch Spitter. Yeah, let's see if we can drop down our mana curve a bit. Goblin Ringleader. How many goblins did we have? Just a Dagger Sail Aeronaut, so this one's not really something I'd run, but something I'd consider in future decks. Okay, take the other Daybreak Chaplain. Let's have a Disenchant. This Ripscale Predator is also a good top end. Griff, always horrible. So we have to make several cuts. So we are going to be aggressive, so let's try to play around that one. So I guess we can have a lot of 2-drops. We can cut the Pack Mastiff. I'll keep the Unchained. We have 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna cut the Gauntlets of Light. Keep the Aerial Assault. Goblin Smuggler. We have so many non-creatures. Okay, let's cut the Wand. Let's keep the Inspired Charge. I'll probably keep that one. Let's cut the Vial, I guess. Moment is kind of okay. God's Willing is kind of... Actually, most of my creatures are disposable. I don't really need to keep any of them alive. Let's cut the God's Willing. Technically, we have 17 creatures and 10 non-creature spells, but that still means I need to cut non-creature spells. Okay, what will I cut? Probably a 3 and a 4. Let's cut the Keldon Raider. I might cut the Uncaged Fury also. Yeah, let's cut that too. Technically, we're 9/7 already at this point. Let's turn. Still suggesting 8/8, which feels kind of wrong. We do have an Evolving Wilds. Yeah, let's do a 9/7. Still need to make 2 cuts. I could just cut the 2 Scorch Spitters. That brings us to 14 creatures. I'm probably gonna... I'll actually just... No, let's not cut the Loyal Pegasus. We can still go around with these guys. Actually, that means I might want the Moment of Heroism after all. Yeah, I kept it. That's good. I could cut the Daybreak Chaplains. Let's cut one Daybreak Chaplain. Squad Charge, Aspiring Captain, Squad Captain, Rapacious Dragon. Yeah, we have a decent top end already. I think I'll just cut the Loyal Pegasus. So there you go. Then we'll run a 9/7. So we do have Chandra as a good top end, but we're still a weenie deck as it is. So Boros. Then we'll need to make some other considerations like okay, probably. Did I just click the no? What did I add accidentally? Yeah, let's not add that. Yeah, so we're going to have to try to punch our way, and hopefully we don't run into a deck that has a decent defense. Fortunately, there are some decks that do run a decent defense, so hopefully we can pacify our way around that. And here we go. First round, good luck, have fun. Okay, this is a good keepable hand. We can crack the mountain. Well, we can play Scorched Bitter, Unchained Berserker, then play this one later. Yeah, that's pretty much our plan for now. Let's try to get as aggressive as we can. We don't have any double reds, so this should be that should be fine. Okay, let's nice. Definitely not going to swing if our opponent has something on the cheap end here. I might swing if he has an X1, but given this is white-black, I'm expecting a Daybreak Chaplain. So an Unchained Berserker would actually be fine here. No, more land of this turn. Unchained Berserker is still fine. Yoke Ox. This guy can still get past this. Hoping he makes the mistake of it. Yeah, he made the mistake. Well, technically, he could have a disfigure, so that would be a good time to lose it. And let's see. Do I make this unblockable? This is 3, 4, 5. Okay. We can start a bit of an aggro run with these guys. I can crack the Evolving Wilds. Have time for Aerial Assault. I can gum the board up with. Okay. Same plan. In fact, I'm hoping our opponent does attack with the... I don't see a reason to attack with the Yoked Ox. I'll take the 2. Yeah, he's gonna try to race us. He knows what's up. And also nice to take advantage of the fact our opponent's probably stuck in mana. So we're just going to keep hitting. We're going to just use Raise the Alarm to gum the board up slightly. Hopefully this encourages our opponent to attack with Daybreak Chaplain. That gives me a decent target to Aerial Assault. Also, our opponent's still not showing the mana for this, so let's gum up the board with Raise the Alarm. And trade 1 for 1, I guess. Taking advantage of the fact our opponent is stuck, so it's kinda We're just gonna aerial assault here. Just gonna simplify the math a bit. Also because moment of heroism allows me to win the game. This is quite horrible for our opponent. He's literally stuck on 2 mana. That's a very quick end. So I don't know what our opponent kept. He did play 3 creatures, so yeah, so he did have a hand. Still scared. It just didn't quite pan out. I guess what happened is he played 3 creatures. He got stuck on. He really got stuck on mana. And to be fair, I sometimes take that risk, and I sometimes fall as well. That's the game of Magic. So I'm willing to kind of keep this hand, but we don't have that many red cards, unlike what the previous game would lead you to believe. But we still have a good number. So at least we can do a turn 2 raise the alarm charge. Unless, healer. Okay, so we can't exactly charge. But we do have a turn 4 inspiring captain. So if our opponent swings with healer, I'm actually willing to trade. Yeah, I'm willing to trade this one actually. It's kind of a half card for 1 card. Basically, if I can keep him off multiple creatures, considering this is literally my other removals are pacifisms. Okay, there's a moment of heroism, so yeah, it's a good thing I didn't remove that card. So 1.5 cards took out 2 of our opponent's cards. And very well trade the Sedge Scorpion for that. Yeah, generally you just take the damage. You don't try to block. The incentive to block is on me. Scorched Pigeon. There's a bunch of small stuff. So okay, we'll play the Inspiring Captain. This definitely incentivizes our opponent to block. He might even have a pump effect, so okay, no pump effects. But I still think this was. I don't know what our rest of our opponent's cards are. Might be slightly premature. If we, in fact, he hasn't cast a single thing. Literally mono white at this point. Okay, fine. Just the kitty to white. Now I know Reduce to Ashes is sorcery speed, so I'm going to just equip it on the Inspiring Captain. He might have doubled Growth Cycle, in which case more power to him. Chandra's Outrage. That's a thing. At least it's really cheap to re-equip the blade. Actually, now I realize this is just Leonin Scimitar +1. Oh, blue, Boreal Elemental. Okay, so probably Aerial Assault. We're probably not gonna reduce our opponent to ashes here. Need a red mana for Rapacious Dragon. Okay, no red mana, so pass. I took a risk here, though we thankfully had enough cards. Wait for our opponent to kind of go all in on the Boreal Elemental. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm actually going to swing first, see if we can bait something. Okay, didn't bait anything. Yep, pay the whole 5 mana. And there you go. I wouldn't say all's right in the universe. Really need red mana. I might even just cash. I might even play Rapacious Dragon first. What's could be stuck on double blue. He has triple green actually. Pacifism is probably not worth it on this guy. I want to wait for something else. Also probably not worth it on that guy either, but I might not have a choice. Yeah, I have to at least play it there. Stepping back. Okay. I want to see what's up. Okay. He could have uncommon Chandra. This is the first thing I'm thinking of. Okay, so Rapacious Dragon. Make tokens. End turn. Again, we're still waiting for the big threat, but we have 6, 7, 8 mana, so I can okay, there's our big threat. So we can pacify that. Chandra Awaken Inferno. We'll have to use her -1 at a time. No, let's not fool around.
I'm Chandra, the immolation sensation.
It's
Hope it's not too hot for ya.
let's start being annoying about it. We can, because our opponent can at most take her down to 3. Probably has enough burn to take it. Okay, so this is 7, 8. I'm incentivized to block just to keep her alive.
What?
Okay, so let's do
That's
that.
it?
Okay,
You're playing with fire here.
and that's actually fine. So we're now finally drawing the mana we need. So
Let's get toasty.
let's play score. Wait, reduce to ashes. Cloud Conceal is kind of poor. So this is 3. You know what? Let's reduce this to ashes. Sure could have another big threat, but at this point I'm probably just gonna keep on. I'm just gonna keep picking this up. Let's cut 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. We have virtually the same amount of mana, so welcome silver. Not too bad. Now, the first time I drafted Chandra Awaken Inferno, that was also a second pack. Also managed to get the Caller of Gales from that pack, but that game only ended up 3 wins. That was a very good deck. I wasn't recording it at the time, so by the time I saw what I was getting, I was kind of annoyed I didn't turn on the record. I know there's functionality in Microsoft to record the last hour or so of gameplay, but by the time I remembered it, it's been well over 1 day. Again, this is an easy keep. Probably run the mountain first. So we have runner, alarm. Now that I think of it, we don't really have double what. No, do we have double white? I don't think we have double white. I think we should be fine. No, I don't expect to cast this anytime soon, so it's about staying alive. So let's pass the turn. Because we can. The nice thing about Raise the Alarm, we can do this on their turn. Actually, now I think of it, this. Because I've seen the Simic Flash. What about Azorius Flash? You make a ton of creatures anyway. So the object is to be annoying for the first few turns. Deal damage when I can. If not, I just hold them back. Flame Sweep, it's gonna be kind of devastating, so you might have to be careful of that. Opponent's more likely to just play a creature first. Because you can Flame Sweep at instant speed. Destructive Digger, sure. Okay, let's pass this. And, okay, I guess I'm okay, taking a gamble, I'm holding back. Because I can turn 5 squad captain, and this is a 6/6. If he flame sweeps, he takes out his own destructive digger. He's probably not thinking about that right now. Thankfully, Goblin Chain Whirler, not in this set. Goblin Smuggler. Okay, so opponent's in the Goblin clan. If he swings, I just take the fight. There's the Inspired Charge to back it up. Okay, squad captain first. Let's get something big. Opponent's gonna need multiple burn spells for this, or at least burn spell plus creature. So that's an option. So I could end this with Inspired Charge actually. Depends. Let's see if our opponent attacks. Boros, Tireless Pilgrim. I'm probably gonna Inspired Charge first because it kinda wipes his board. Oh, Reckless Airstrike would have been nicer, but nah. I guess you're gonna mess up his blocking a little bit. Okay. He's gonna try to nickel and dime us. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Two creatures. For what's this? 1.5 cards? No, 2.5 cards. And a full load of damage. We kind of got magical, magical Christmas land here. It's not the case. I'm just gonna tick her up if ever, it's just to. I'm probably just gonna end up ticking up Chandra. I can pacify too. Let's break his spirit first.
Let's start at a sizzle and see if you make it to the inferno. Hope it's not too hot for you.
No attacks. We just have the slow death right now. What's this? Unforeseen, unforgiving. Opponent had plenty of cards. He was able to dig up lands here, but yeah. Not bad, Chandra. Also appeared in all 3 games, so that's quite good too. Okay, so nice pulse. Yeah, so let's keep going. So actually, yes. So far, so good. Just have to remember, always keep a very aggressive hand. So we are looking for 2-drops. We're looking for several 2-drops. The 1-drops not necessarily, though they're kind of okay. I did cut several of the 4. Yeah, I cut several of the 4-drops. So this one's not bad. 2-drop into 3-drop. That's quite aggressive. We are at 9/7, so yeah, let's play the mountain first. I don't know what our opponent looked like much. And yeah, randomly hoses pacifism. I want to white for that one. So we are at the point where we do need lands, but we have at least one play. I could go really aggro, wait for him to drop a 3-drop, then just pacify it down. I'm willing to trade this though, so no need to pacify. He can't block the church. Yeah, so he's gonna trade. I'm perfectly fine with that. Then next turn, raise the alarm. Hopefully we can draw into a white mana source so we can... Yeah, Inspired Charge can still inspire an Unchained... Oh, Mirror Match. He... Flame Sweep. Okay, sure. Let that resolve. He had to do one-on-one removal. He could have... No, there's no reason for him to take the damage. He knew that. So... No reason to Inspired Charge yet. We're not close to killing our opponent. So basically, we're just gonna wait for our opponent to drop something. We pacify it or not. Opponent could have another Flame Sweep. We'll just inspire. But so we'll just Inspiring Captain. Could still have a Flame Sweep, but what the hey. Oh, looks like our opponent's stuck. So we can Inspire Charge for the win. Griffin Sentinel is not gonna do it. Yeah. He could still have a shock, but at least I will trade for one of his creatures. And it's what, half a card? So good. So far so good. Keep the pressure going. Punish your opponent for slowing down. So far so good. So far so good. Now in 4 wins. I think this is the best I've done in Core 2020 so far. Let's see if we can make it better. Also, I'm trying to remember what is. Now this is the art here is Icon of Ancestry. Trying to recognize. Don't recognize any of these stuff. So just waiting for our opponent to... Just waiting for an opponent first and foremost. Here we go. Oh, facing off against gold this time. So... Okay, not bad. We do have a turn 2 into a turn 3 into a possible turn 4. Definitely keeping this. So which would I rather have? Okay, Sedge Scorpion, Scorch Bitter. So I am definitely willing to trade. I don't think our opponent is gonna extend the same courtesy to us. He could have a Rabbit Bite, but that would... Okay, gaining 1 life. Is he gonna swing? He might be gambling that we're an elemental deck and that... Okay, he's not gonna gamble that way. So we can... For 1, he's probably gonna let it through. He's probably gonna try to hit us in the crackback, but that's where Raise the Alarm comes in. So we could potentially trade half a card for a card. Now he could pump this guy. Maniacal Rage. That would make... Oh, he's not attacking? Sure. But we did get our... We did get our 3rd mana source. Oh, does he have a counter spell? Does he have Flame Sweep? Kinda okay with it actually, but I'm definitely gonna swing first. So yeah, I'm concerned he might have Flame Sweep, so I will swing with everything. If he blocks, then I'll hold back. If he's blocking, probably has a pump effect. Royal Invocation. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now we play the Steadfast Sentry. Still vulnerable to Flame Sweep, but next turn we can Inspiring Captain-ish. Well, we do have one. Kind of hoping to hit one of our pacifisms. That would be great. Opponent's probably bound to play a 2nd creature at this point. Try this. Okay, I guess. Is he going to hold everything back? Okay. So there. We can now hit from the sky. So we're gonna do the Inspiring Captain play. Of course, swing with just this one. I don't think this is enough. Yep, not enough to incite the trade. Let's see how many Rabbit Bites our opponent has. Probably has a ton of burn as well, so we're probably gonna have to hit up these Winged Words. Okay, opponent is short on playables. Or mana, he could be missing another blue source. Well, there you go. So funny, I can just play, yeah. I'm gonna play Goblin Smuggler. Get the guaranteed 2 damage in. Yeah, I seem to be opening myself up to okay, finally making the trade. Yeah, I'm kind of opening myself up to a Flame Sweep now. At this much mana, he's probably gonna play something else. At least I can keep dinging him for 2 a turn until he kills this one. A year, so Rapacious Dragon's not gonna do the trick. Okay. So ditches Divorce Claw and Chandra's Outrage, so that's good. And I have no idea what I'm missing too bad. So at least with Rapacious Dragon, we set the pace. Now we're just waiting for Chandra. Opponent's drawn a lot of cards at this point. We're literally nickel and diming our opponent at this point. That's fine. If he swings, I'm kind of fine with it also. Okay, so we're literally gonna have to nickel and dime our opponent. Chandra's literally gonna be there to just yeah, it's literally I could use. That's gonna okay. This will at least -1 land. I'm also noticing a little land here. So yeah, take down. Don't forget, this is the one Cavalier I did not want to see. So, am I willing to trade the okay, opponent could have an Overwhelm. Nope, Goblin Smuggler. He can let the Lavakin Brawler. Oh, interesting trick. He can let the Lavakin Brawler through. Then he's. So I'm gonna be taking 4, guaranteed. I will definitely block. Oh. Okay. He's offering the trade. Oh, it's equal. Oh, so he doesn't have to attack with this. Okay, fine. In that case, I block. Okay, Daybreak Chaplain buys me more turns. So we're literally in the nickel and dime game. Who can? It's a question of who can outpace who. I might be tempted to do an all-in. Kinda need the Inspiring Charge. Would an Inspiring Captain be enough for me to do an all-in? Maybe. Okay, resolve. So he didn't trigger that one, so I'm definitely blocking this. Probably signaling his Smuggler. Nope. Okay. So we can pass. Okay, I'm gonna pacify this. So again, I'm gonna take this one through. So we're getting closer to this. Thankfully, our opponent's also out. Now we just need to hit something really good. Because I have to. Okay, opponent's also missing. He can swing with all this for 6 damage. No, he can't. Yeah, he's gonna just for 4. He needs to leave this behind. If I happen to have another pacifist, it's over for our opponent. Nope, it's another mountain. 10, 11. Opponent. I would like our opponent to draw a land, but I doubt it's a land. Oh, it's a land! It's over. I think our opponent drew like 3 or 4 lands in a row, so he's definitely tilted by now. Oh man. Sometimes it happens. So yeah, going well, taking advantage. Sometimes we just have to take advantage of our opponent's misfortune. Well, it's a card game. You're gonna be fortunate some of the time. You're gonna be misfortunate some of the time. Could our opponent have played it better? I'm trying to think if our... No, our opponent could definitely have played it worse. He was playing to the best of his ability from what I've seen. Maybe holding back on some of the lands. There's no reason to play it. Maybe... No, I was kind of all in anyway. Didn't we? So, okay. Definitely keep... bit scary considering we literally have 1 creature and 1 removal spell. But we are 2 drop heavy, so we might... So I'm willing to take a risk here. Okay, at least we got a 3 drop follow-up. Most likely I will just... Okay, then I'm going to signal Kitty. This is a very good elemental setup so far. Oh, nice Chandra. No way to cast it. So, if our opponent attacks, do I just block with it? Yeah. Opponent's probably gonna try to remove it. Okay, actually nice Steadfast Sentry here. So, I'm gonna just play the Steadfast Sentry. Then I'm definitely gonna swing with this one. You know where you can kind of tell where the counter is gonna end up. So Lavacan Brawler, that's a very good pacifism target. Thankfully our opponent... Oh, nice Scorch Bitter as well. So let's make the Scorch Bitter. Play the pacifism because don't care how many elementals you have. I don't want you attacking with that. Definitely swinging with Steadfast Sentry. Yeah, I want that trade. Though I think it's still... So you can kind of tell where the counter is going. Then next turn, I can do Goblin Smuggler, then just keep letting the Daybreak Chaplain through. So there's Winged Words. Okay, nice. Opponent is stuck. Probably has the mana. So you have something to follow it up with. Equip. Oh, then he's gonna sack it to ping. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're still stuck on mana, but we can start swinging now. Yeah, do take note that we did eventually draw all our top end drops. We only drew 1 3 drop and a 1 drop in the interim, so yeah, we do need to start getting mana again. At this point, I am willing to just let's see, Marauder's Axe, equip. Okay. I'm definitely gonna play this one first. No, I'm gonna offer the Goblin Smuggler. I don't think our opponent's gonna play it. Then next turn, at least we have Inspired Charge as an option. Oh. I think our opponent got stuck on lands again. So, yeah, taking advantage of our opponent's misfortune. So, we're at 6 wins. The most I've ever... Yep. The most I've had for this format. Yeah, we're one win away, and we have a 2 loss buffer. Let's see if we win this one, this is gonna be really short. So, but never mind. Sometimes it's okay to have a short opinion. And okay, so definitely evolving well. So we will have turn 2, turn 3. hold the raise the alarm for as long as possible. Okay. No. Okay, pass. Got nothing. So we're definitely playing Daybreak Chaplain. I'm gonna play the mountain because we are eventually gonna need double red. As you can see, we're gonna eventually need double red, and guess what I drew? Double red. It's still the correct play. Hindsight notwithstanding, I was thinking I could get I could get white. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely not gonna block. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna try to. Yeah, I'm gonna try to encourage our opponent to attack, because at least it lets our Goblin Smuggler get through. He's probably gonna drop a creature though. He can Druid. Yeah, I'm still willing to take the 3 damage. Rabbit Bite. Okay. If he attacks with that, yeah, it's slightly sad, but it is what it is. Now, am I willing to hold everything back just to take out Trashing Brontodon? Let's see. Because the correct play is to not attack, actually. Now, if he does have an Inspiring Captain of his own, that would be annoying. Nope. Okay, here's the alarm. Then block with everything. Now he might have a pump effect, which would be really annoying. Okay, so kind of horrible, but at least it's small versus big. Netcaster Spider, so that would trade with the Rapacious Dragon. Yeah. So I'm still gonna play that. No attacks. Then next turn we can drop the Inspiring Captain opponent. Yeah, he's got Field Sea Serpent. So I kind of want to draw Pacifism. Yeah, I gotta raise the alarm instead. Okay, but let's encourage the trade. Oh, he's not gonna trade. Okay. Then I'm going to raise the alarm. Then next. Hopefully I can encourage him to attack. Aerial Assault, yeah, sure. Okay, he's unloaded his hand already. Okay, I'll take the hit for now. Probably gonna lose this one unless I can. We might. Okay, I think we might have a way. Let's see how he blocks. He's definitely gonna block with everything, so it's a question of. Yeah, I definitely have to trade. So at least I gained some life in the process. Still in trouble with these guys. At least Inspiring Captain can trade with the Spider. Really need to draw Pacifism. Yeah, no blocks here. Okay. Yeah, we're in trouble too. Now, here's the thing. I am free to swing at the Daybreak Chaplain. It's only to gain us life because... Okay, at least for one time, but it gets this guy through. Oh no! It keeps getting this guy through, so that's okay. So he will definitely pay 7 if he's got... Oh, he's really got nothing. Okay, nice. So now that he's holding back, I kind of have to hold back as well. So we're now in the waiting game. If he swings with the Serpent, he knows I'm gonna swing with everything. He's kind of waiting to draw into some sort of removal. Okay, so the lead can Druid is going to be slightly bigger now. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm going to pass. Funny thing, if I do draw Chandra, okay, perfect. He's using that, so I can swing back. I'm hoping to have Inspired Charge or another Inspired Captain. Pacifism is fine too. So here's the thing. I'm going to put the Pacifism on the Frilled Sea Serpent. I'm still gonna swing with these two, even if he blocks with, because there's still gonna be one. Unless he takes he can block one, but he's still gonna take damage. Okay, he's gonna take that one out first. Correct place to take out the Overgrowth Elemental. Yeah, he's gonna go for a double trade. Okay, fine, sure. And then put it on the Daybreak Chapel. And he gains life. Okay, end the turn. Still, so we're still in the waiting game. Opponent has another Overgrowth Elemental. At least I don't have to worry about the Serpent anymore. If our opponent starts swinging with this... Okay, Inspired Captain. It allows me to swing with both. He could... That's fine. Let's go with everything. If he wants to get rid of Daybreak, he needs to block with both, which lets this guy through. If I sacrifice this guy... That's fine. Now, I only have one more pump effect left. That's Inspiring Charge. Opponent is... I probably kind of stuck, but so are we. So, we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, we got 7 lands left. No, 6 lands left. No reason to swing. Well, technically I could swing because it'll take both of these to block, but I'm gonna... But, yeah, we're getting to the point where our opponent's about to rush us. Locks in the Life Chanter, total toughness, so... Okay, so this is a problem. 6... Yeah, I probably should have tried to trade down, but... Nice rare. Now, how do we get past this guy? This doesn't have lifelink. But it becomes a 19-19, so... Neat. So definitely need... We have 2 more pacifisms. Yeah. So, yeah, mandatory block. I'll probably block with the... Yeah, I'll block with the Chaplain. It's mandatory. Prison Reef, so our opponent's gonna draw through even more. Yeah, what do we need? Okay, so we're at 10 lands, 11, 12, so we got 5 more lands left. We definitely have to block this one, then we need to draw something. We could kind of buy time, but we're gonna be taking several hits from these guys. So much for catching up. Technically, our opponent should be swinging with everyone. He knows I cannot afford to block. Yeah, Threat of Activation is very powerful. Not Pacifism, even if it means I have to take another 6 damage. Yes, another 10 damage. Unfortunately, these are all elementals, so... There's an Spider too. Yeah, we kind of lost this one. Sure. Not the removal spell I need. Oh well, so close. Let's give our opponent the honor. So we are using one of our... It's plus X, so yeah. Oh, he even got to do it twice. So nice. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Well, did we do everything correctly? That's the question. I think the answer is still yes. We did everything kind of right, more or less. Now it's our turn. Now that was our turn to get stuck on lands. Too many lands, that is. Even then, what would I have done? I would have... At that turn, I would have taken a lot of damage. I think I was kind of dead anyway in either case. Trading aggressively, yeah, considering how cheap our creatures are, if we're able to trade, we should. So, at least we get to go first here. Definitely gonna play the planes first. If you see our opponent play white, okay, nope, but I'm still playing the Unchained Berserker anyway. Now take note, we can't buff this guy with... sure can't. Oops. Let's play Daybreak Chain. Okay, made a mistake there. Yeah. One of the lessons is play the mana of the spell you are about to play. Now this one's... Okay, kinda janky. This guy's gonna die to shock, no, for sure. But at least we have Inspiring Captain to buff. Destructive Vigor. Okay. I have to swing with this one. It's an obvious trap. Yeah. We're gonna end the turn there. Basically, I'm going to play Raise Alarm, then I'm going to play Inspiring Captain. We won't be able to back up with Moment of Heroism. Lava King Brawler, sure. I'm hoping he actually swings. Nice. Okay. So here's the thing, I can sacrifice the Unchained Berserker just to get through the Lavakin Brawler. Let's do that. He could also take out one of the tokens, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So, like that. Then we have to... Then, barring anything else, we can Aerial Assault plus Moment of Heroism. So I kind of want to encourage our opponent to attack. What could our opponent drop? Again, remember, we can't buff this guy. Yeah, we can't... Yeah, I was right. There was nothing that we had that was... Well, I guess we could have protected this guy. So we kind of want to encourage our opponent to attack. Okay, we actually have the... Okay, so we have the pacifism game. So we pacify. Okay, let's see if he blocks... He could try to block this one, so let's see. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. That just takes him down to 4. Let's just swing with everyone. Yeah, he's gonna block that one. No, he's not gonna block that one. He's gonna block that one. So, take the hit. Now, technically, we have lethal and crackback. But he's probably gonna play a creature instead. I still want him to attack with Fire Elemental. Oh, he still has Destructive Digger. I'm surprised he didn't block with it. Oh, Eagle. Still waiting for opponent to attack. I think he's afraid of the crackback. Okay, fine. Not attacking, then don't attack. Let's get our other red mana, though. Could I have just put this here instead? Probably. I did not know how many elementals our opponent actually had. Again? Is this the same? No, is this the same opponent? No, this is not the same opponent. The colors are different. At least I can aerial assault it once, but this is gonna be a pain. Okay. So let's pass the blockers. I'm going to lose the Daybreak Chaplain. Thankfully, he did not take out the soldier token because I realized, yeah, he would have had more than enough. Now, he could still burn me out. Man, this Life Chanter is going to be the death of me. If he has removal spells, it's over. Oh my gosh, he does have a removal spell. He has a removal spell, but thankfully he does not have the mana to pump this one, so we'll take that. Thank goodness. Thank goodness it wasn't a cheap removal spell. So, Scorch Bitter. Aerial Assault. Please do not have Negate. Because that pause was very scary. Oh my gosh, he has Negate, does he? What does he have? Shock? If it was Shock, he would have used it before. Oh no, he used yeah. He was holding for, he's holding for something. Boreal Elemental. Okay, so Chandra's not gonna cut it. Pacifism is gonna cut it. Yeah, pay for mana. Oh, no, he doesn't have God's Willing because he tapped that one out. Unsummon? So now we're playing catch up. Yeah, I'm not too happy with this. This is gonna be the same game over again. At least until I can get rid of that ego. So at least until I can stop drawing lands. I think our opponent's also sandbagging lands. So we're kinda on par right now. Who can manage the land flood better? No, do I have any more? No, I still have a reduce to ashes. I still have, okay, steadfast sentries. Still. He might have he probably has an anti-creature counter spell. If he has, I'm so happy if he counters it. No, he doesn't. Is he waiting for us to counter? Yeah, because we're at the point where... Yeah, I can outpace him on damage now. He needs to have removal. Flame Sweep would be really annoying. Chandra, Novice Pyromancer.
I think I'm a decent enough pyromancer.
Oh, it's gonna ping that? Sure, fine.
Oh, my fists,
Take.
Pyromaster and
Take it.
Firebrand.
So, could still have removal though. That's kind of what... Yeah, oh, Aether Dust. Put on top. No, bottom. I need something better than that. And watch me draw lands. Oh gosh. So we're gonna take, yeah, we're gonna lose to the Novice Pyromancer. Let's see. We got 9 lands. Wait, 10 lands out. So there's 7 left. So we're 66% to draw non-land.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something new.
Going for the kill. We're better now. I think we're at 70% to. So we're still gonna go down to 1. Yeah, we're both literally stuck. I need to answer the Empyrean Eagle.
It's elemental, dear. What's your name?
Does he have a pump? 10 HP. 50. Ah, yeah. So once again, the land glut is killing us. Oh well. So now, down to the wire. Literally the last game. Can we win? Put Scorch Bitter in the bottom. Yeah, that was still technically correct. I needed to draw something better. Yeah, we are kind of short on. I just realized now that Red's removal suite, in terms of damage output, it's either really low shock or really high. Okay, I'm not keeping this. We definitely want to have. Yeah, we definitely want to have this. This is okay. I kind of want to bin the squad cap. Let's put the mountain first. So we get. Oh no, it's a Fairy Miscreant there. Okay, please, let's get our second mountain out of the way. So we can go Goblin Smugglers. So at least we kinda could outpace our opponent in terms of damage. Maybe Chaplain, no we can't. We still have to cast it anyway. So next turn we can do Goblin Smuggler Part 2. If he holds this back, okay, Frostlinks. Okay, we're gonna be here for a while, guys. Definitely playing the second Goblin Smuggler. I will trade it with the Frostlings. Yeah, our opponent has the aggressive start. We did not. We are not favored to win. Not for from Dreams. Yeah. Oh, also very good. So what are we looking for? Squad captain, which is now in the bottom. Any of our raised alarms would be fine. Any of our pacifisms is okay. Okay, this is fine. I'm willing to take the one if it means okay, we have options. I'm actually gonna play the Ancestral Blade first. He's incentivized to block with both. Let's regain that life. Then next turn, Inspiring Captain, we can buff our team. One's probably gonna start. Yeah, he's gonna start drawing cards now. He's incentivized to attack with these guys because he's drawing a ton of cards. Funny. It kind of reminds me of him. Oh, he's drawing a ton of cards. At least I can swing through all of these guys. Oh wow! I kind of wish I had Flame Sweep. Oh no, yeah, I wish I had Flame Sweep. This would work against these guys. Not pacifism. Let's hold that one. Because we can outpace our opponent in terms of damage. Is he gonna just trade all that? Huh? Sure, it's fine, I guess. Probably means he has... Yeah, we unloaded our hand. Scorch Bitter. Yeah, that's... Yeah, that's kind of what I expected would happen. At least notwithstanding, So... Am I willing to put the Ancestral Blade and Scorch Bitter just so that he can get through? Sanctuary. Well, not by... Oh, the nice thing is... I'm only gonna play one though. Now he can play that back, but I get it back too, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm also willing to trade. He might have a moment of heroism, but at least I'd like to... The nice thing about Portal, from our point of view, they have to spend it now if they want to get their Daybreak Chaplain back. So our opponent's gonna start Aerial Assault on that guy. Perfectly fine. Sure, gain some life, but... Okay. Cost 1. Then he can replay the Chaplain back. And guess what? I'm going to replay the Pacifism back. In hindsight, I probably should just make the Ancestral Blade. I am more willing to lose the Soldier token. Yeah, I made a mistake there. Oh well, c'est la vie. Let's see, we've used one Inspiring Captain. We still have 2 more pump effects. Agent of Treachery. What do you take? Probably gonna take our Goblin Smuggler. Oh no, this is good. This is a very good combo. So we need to overwhelm our opponent soon. He needs 1 more mana to spend and rebuy the Agent of Treachery. Very Miscreant, so he doesn't have it. He's probably gonna start playing threats. I also would not buy back the Daybreak Chap. Sleep Paralysis, sure. It's perfectly fine. I kinda want him to attack with Goblin Smuggler. That also means I need to save the Pacifism to force him to keep bouncing it. Definitely can swing with everyone. He's kind of incentivized to just block the... Well, he could block the small... Yeah, he's incentivized to block that one. Yeah, so... Nice plays. In turn... Okay. Now he has the mana to just buy back 8. Oh no. Horrible thing? Oh, well, not quite horrible. He has had to trade it up. Horrible thing is, I am back to... I really need more permanent removal against this guy. Do I have any outs? Sleep paralysis again. Okay, sure. Healing evil. Okay. So it's a question. If I draw Chandra, I just tick her up. It's a question of who can win faster. He gets to draw. Okay, moment of truth. I cast Chandra. I +2. This one gains control of it. I need him to play it first. He could also choose not to play it. Okay, let's say he plays this first. Can I outrace?
Stay back.
I need to outrace him in terms of damage output.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Because I can at least passive this in one of his guys. So he needs to beat me in 2 turns. He can play this, get my Chandra, fine. So now but let's see, I take 3 damage. He probably wants to, yeah, give me an emblem too. So I take 4 damage. He kind of wants to spend this now. Wait, no, he wants to. Wait, he can still do it. He can draw. No, he can't draw yet. If he buys it back, I just pacifist in the Empyrean Angel. Because thankfully this one doesn't hit me. It will hit any creature I play, so... And I already lost my only 2 haste creatures. Inspired Charge. So... Then upkeep. So can I win and then can I survive this turn? He can deal 3, 4, 5. I think can only deal 5 damage. This deck does not run Inspired Charge. Well, technically it could. He's got like, how many Fairy Miscreants do they have? 5? Wow. If he only had the way, if he had the way to gain life, I'm screwed. No way to give Daybreak Chaplain haste. I'm trying. Well, if there's a way for me to lose, I'm going to see it right here, right now. Plains, okay, that's not gonna kill me. He's pumping mana. He has no way to give Daybreak Chaplain haste. At least not in these colors. Nope, that's it! Hi. So, in the end, Chandra gives us victory. Thank you, Chandra. Thank you. Chandra, best girl. What can I say? So, there you go. That's it for... Let's load this up. Claim our rewards. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to... Wait, I said claim our rewards. Let's claim it. Let's actually claim those rewards. Yeah, sweet victory. Do they give random cosmetics when you win? Oh. Wait. Now... Wait, I have to check that one. Okay, that's rank draft. Okay. None here. Let's check the tradition. Let's check the other queues. Traditional constructed. No, none here. Guess it's just rank draft. I didn't realize that. Okay, that leaves one other event. Let's see. Cause I'm gonna do this next. No, it's just that it's just rank draft. Okay, so at least it's a good thing we finally won a run in that one. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, that's it for this run. Okay, that's it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and whatnot. Yes, I'm gonna probably build a demon deck. That's my third embodiment at this point. Yeah, and I guess doing this a bit early because I'm quite busy for the rest of this weekend, but you'll get to see this one quite soon. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Thank you very, 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 very much. Thank you, and God bless.